Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about scissors. I'm an ambassador for Excellent Edges and I'm going to show you how to build the perfect hairdressing scissor kit. One thing that I do find is a lot of hairdressers build up their kit and they end up buying lots of point cutters, and point cutters are necessarily all-rounders, which is great because you can do multiple things with them. But essentially you're spending your money on scissors that can do everything, where you can invest wisely. So how I would start off my kit is I would start off with a point cutter, and with a point cutter you can necessarily do everything with it. So you can blunt cut, you can slice, and you can chip. So the scissors that I have the 5.5 inch in the point cutter, and then I also have a 7 inch as well too, which these ones are my favorite. I like the 5.5 inch for more precision kind of bob cutting, and I like the 7 inch for long hair cutting if I'm doing any scissor over comb or even deep point chipping as well too. So these would be your first purchase to add to your kit. Next, let's talk about texturizers. So I have two texturizers. I have the Barracuda, which is just a normal texturizer, and what I love about these is it has the double handle, so you can flip it either way, which is perfect because when you are using texturizers, you want the blunt side to be on the bottom, so when you do cut, it is a softer line. And then we have the Crocodile, which these are another one of my favorite pair of scissors. I actually do some haircuts just using these ones, and whilst they might look very aggressive, they are actually super soft, and if you just open and close multiple times, you create just a soft but solid line. So I actually use these sometimes for whole haircuts. If I was going to build up the kit, I would get the Barracuda first, and then the Anaconda can be something that you can add down the line. The next thing that I would add to your kit would be the Stingray. So this is designed for blunt cutting only. You can't slice with this, you'll rip the hair. So this is if you're doing extremely blunt bobs, it is the perfect scissor. The next couple of scissors that you would add would really depend on what you do as a stylist. The next thing that I would add to my list, because I do a lot of slicing, would be the Anaconda, which is a slicing scissor. So this is really, really nice to slice in some layers, shape, using it to create texture, but it is a lot nicer to slice with the Anaconda than it is to slice with your point cutter or your all-rounder scissor. So if you are more of a slicer, this is the next one that I would add. And the next pair of scissors is the Manta Ray. So this design is basically the same as the Stingray, so it is a blunt cutter, but what they've done is they've made smaller blades, so you're able to go into like more detail with it. So if you're doing pixie haircuts, you can really get in and around the ear a lot nicer than the big fat blade on this side. So these scissors are both blunt cutters. One is for more precision and one is for more practical, because if you do a solid haircut with these ones, it'll take you ages. So using the Stingrays will be more time effective. And the last scissor that I want to show you today is the Big Mouth Marlin. So this one is designed for curly hair. Now I personally do not have a lot of curly clients, so this scissor does not get much use in my kit, but when I do have curly clients, it is my go-to. So it's just a lot nicer to glide and slice out visually each curl. And what I like about it compared to the Anaconda is because it does have a smaller blade, you can really get into the curls. And because it's got the double handle, you can flip it either way and use it for each side, which is really good for curly hair and personalizing it. I hope my video today has helped you choose which scissors you are going to add to your kit next. I'm also going to put together a little series of cutting so you can see how all these scissors work in action, and I'll create a playlist on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.